Alright, good morning racers. I am over here at the drop table on the brand new HRCR track. I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough before practice gets underway here today. This is Friday morning. And the first thing we've got after the front straight is a flat right-hand 90-degree turn, followed by an awesome step up. And from what I'm hearing, this is very easy to overjump and go to the moon. So you guys, there's probably going to be some folks checking up on this to get back on power a little bit quicker, or fly over the fence and end up in somebody's pit. So you choose your own destiny. Coming up through here, there's a little bit of a downhill slope into a pretty aggressive 180 to the right. The inside line has got one heck of a steep up curve to it. The outside is relatively flat and smooth. And then likewise on the exit of this turn, the inside is very steep and the outside is a little bit more mild. And we're now walking downhill. I know these cameras don't always do it justice, but we've got a nice roller coaster type feature going here. We're downhill up over a nice berm here. There's probably about 5 to 7 feet of elevation change through there, going into increasing radius left-hander. So starts off as a nice sweeper, but then as you guys will see as we come around to finish off this decreasing radius left-hander, it turns into an off camber on the inside, a little bit less so on the outside. So you have your options there, but it's a good solid 3 feet to climb up on top of this mound. And then this could be one of the most aggressive elevation changes on the track. We've got a really steep downhill off camber 180 right, directly into a little speed bump here. Turns you into a triple. Peak to peak, this triple is 40 feet, so this is quite a serious triple. And it comes out of a bit of a gravity cavity here with this little undulation here into the face of this triple. From what I'm hearing from guys that have ran this during the Tebow class yesterday, it's a nothing bagel to get over it with an e-buggy. Freaking beautiful day out here. It's been, if you would believe it, mid-90s for a little while. Then we got some rain, then the 70s, and now half the people out here are wearing sweaters. So this is another 180. I think there's 5 or 6 180s on this track. This one's got a really healthy berm on it. And then we've got a very mild step up. It's going to require some speed to get up on top. And then a step off on the backside of that same tabletop. And this is a good solid 6 feet down to the landing here. And there is a flat top, so if you come up a little bit short, you probably won't die, but it won't be pretty. And then the landing is quite a ways out. So that is going to be definitely a momentum killer right there. If you hug the inside of that 180 and don't hold your speed, that could get ugly. Then we've got a right-hander here, another 180. And kind of the theme of this track, the inside lines are very steep, very aggressive, and the outsides are a little bit more tame, so it gives you guys some options. Once we're on the top section of the track here on the very back, this is going to be some pretty high-speed stuff. There's a couple of small little elevation changes, undulations I like to call them, just to keep guys guessing. And then right here, I don't even know if I would call this a jump. It is just a high-speed double. You are definitely not making it across this unless you have been flat-footed from the corner, which is pretty awesome. It's also not exactly flat from left to right. It's a little bit different depending on where you hit it. Got a big 90-degree right-hand sweeper. Trying not to bust my butt here. This track is still just a little bit wet from watering. And one of the most interesting features on the track, we come around after doing a pair of 90-degree turns that are kind of linked together with a short straight. We've got this drop off. It's probably 3-4 feet. I suspect we're going to be seeing some guys try to moon boot this to flat in hopes of keeping it, you know, momentum up, maybe keep the nose up. But I've also seen guys roll this and then get back on power. So it'll be interesting to see how guys tackle that. And then this will most definitely be one of the hottest corners on the track. It's just a flat, simple 180, but there's a lot of speed coming into this corner. It's going to be probably the lowest traction corner on the track if I had to guess. We're coming around almost to the finish line here. For those of you that'll be using the pit lane, this is going to be your pit lane exit right here. Gonna hop up top. There's a set of double types to keep guys separate. And the pit lane exit will be over there on the left. We've got our last 180 on the track and a very fast set of doubles on the front straight. From what I've been told, if you don't use this outside berm, you might really struggle with this one. So we'll go ahead and walk past it. You guys will be able to see pit lane and see this very fast set of doubles. If I had to guess, it's probably 18, 20 feet or so. And that is going to round out a lap at the new HRCR track. Really excited to see everybody out here getting ready to rip. And it's only going to get better from here. Really looking forward to it. Hope you guys have a great day. And let's go racing.